Good morning, friends. I welcome you to my blog to Europe, and we are at the Delhi International Airport, Terminal 3, about to board a flight to Germany, and then finally we will end our European tour with Amsterdam. So this is Maritime Hotel in Bonn in Germany. Our first destination in Germany was Bonn. This is the reception area of the Maritime Hotel in Bonn. Since we had arrived quite early in the morning, we had to wait for a few hours, but staff was very friendly to keep our luggage there. I suppose was the waiting lounge where we waited before our rooms were ready. So here I happen to record the inside of the private suite where I stayed. And this is my bedroom that you see right now. As I move out of the bedroom, on the right hand side is the first bathroom that was there. A very special thing about this bathroom was the geyser was, it had a touch control that you see right now for monitoring the temperature. As I move forward, on the right you see the cupboard area where I kept my luggage. This is the second bathroom on the left hand side. It was a little small, but it was like a hand wash area. As I move forward, this is the dressing area. You see this large mirror. And as I move forward further, this is this sofa cum dining area where I can bring my guests into. So there you see a TV was there, a dining table. And it was night time, so nothing was much visible outside, but you could still see the compound of the hotel. Here are some early morning shots from my private suite. I went up for a walk and some green areas here. Parks were quite nicely maintained. So here I saw some berries that were growing on the right hand side. Since I am a big lover of fruits and berries, I kind of enjoyed this side. Our office that night we went to Cologne. This is the Great Saint Martin Church in Cologne, which was quite large and scenic. So here we spotted a street band that was playing some tune. In Bollywood also we have a version of this tune, which I like to mention. And with those scenes of the Cologne market and the melodies, we were finally refreshed. We came back to our hotel, had a good sleep that night, and next morning we were ready to go catch our breakfast at the same hotel. And the plan that day was to ride a Tesla to a go-karting station. So that's going to come up. So after the breakfast, I headed to explore the hotel a little bit. So this was a beautiful lift inside the hotel. It was transparent on gold theme. This was again the compound inside the hotel. This is the inside of a Tesla car that we are riding right now. It was quite fast and it had very advanced features. You could see if somebody is overtaking, you could see it on the screen. Right now we are running at 124 kilometers per hour. We tried reaching around 150 and you can see we reached 150 kilometers speed. But it was quite smooth even after that. So we reached at the go-karting center in the Michael Schumacher Kart Center in Bonn, Germany. This is a shot of the inside racing track that you see. It was quite exhausting. We did it for around 4 to 5 hours. So finally, utilizing our day with an adventurous go-karting, we came back to our hotel, had some good scenes there, then we have some relaxing time in the restaurant. Finally, we went to our rooms, had a good sleep. The next morning, early morning, we left for Amsterdam through a train that we had already booked. So there were some quite beautiful scenes that I captured while the train journey was happening. This was also quite fast train. The countryside was very green as you see right now. There were rivers, the infrastructures of the railways is pretty good there. That's what I found.
You can also make your devices ring.
Since Amsterdam is mostly known for its water bodies and canals, even on the train journey we could find a lot of water bodies. But the good part is it was very clean there. We also spotted a kind of truck garage, or I think some industries were also there as we were about to reach Amsterdam. Again, our railway track was going parallel to a river, I think it was flowing, and we could spot some boats on the river. The best part I could see is these are very well maintained if you compare it to the rivers in India. The government is still trying, but it's not that in good conditions. So finally, this is like the very close region to Amsterdam. You could also see some good structures in between the water bodies. As you see right in front, there is a structure that is created within the water bodies. So this is, I think, very close to the Amsterdam railway station. I clicked some pictures there. It was still about 9 to 10 a.m. I think in the morning. And after walking a few meters, we reached our hotel, which was Holiday Inn Express Amsterdam. These are the inside pictures of the hotel. This is like a waiting lounge of the hotel. We were waiting for our check-ins. They have kept some books and some eateries. So after check-in, we reached to our rooms. We were around at the top of the hotel, and this was the view from the lounge outside our rooms. Then after keeping our luggage, we came out of the hotel. There was a nearby grocery store. We had some foods that were picked up, and we boarded a train to reach the nearest Amsterdam market. And I could spot some trams that were roaming around the city. And it was quite busy that day. You could spot a lot of crowd in the market. There was actually a lot of crowd. We could spot some iconic places that Amsterdam is known for. And this is like an Amsterdam experience store. This is from where we got our French fries. This is like a very well-known French fries eatery shop in Holland. It was voted number 1, as you can see on the board. So we spent some time there, had our fries. So after covering everything on foot, we finally reached Madame Tussauds. We did not go inside this place, but we could see it from outside. After walking a few meters, we reached a Van Wanderen Stroopwafels. We could spot a very big line outside that shop. People were waiting to get their Stroopwafels. And we were told that this is the best place to buy Stroopwafels in Amsterdam. And we could see, the craze of people just to get that Stroopwafel. I captured some views of the market. So these are like some shots and videos that I did over there. Like a center of the market, I could spot a lot of shops and places. This little girl was carrying this cart, and song was playing over there. I could not understand what that song was about. The people were giving her money. Probably was a carol. This was a boot shop that we went inside, and you could see some very artistic boots inside there. And then we went towards the flower market. That's very well known in Amsterdam. So could spot some bonsai. They were selling seeds over there, seeds of different flowers that you can take and go. So you could spot, these are like seeds that they were selling. These are flower buds that could grow into a tree. so you can buy it from there. It was very well known flower market of Amsterdam. This again was a canal that I spotted. You could spot some boats there. After spending the day there, we intended to stay some part of the night also in the same market. It was quite beautiful, as you can see, the lights and the reflection on the canals. You could spot moon right now. It was also glowing in the sky. It was very beautiful scenes. We stayed there. We roamed around the market. There are a lot of places that you can explore in and around that market and that street. I found this site very interesting. You could spot these buildings which are colored with different lights, and there is a canal that is in the front of all these buildings. Quite interesting, quite beautiful. Further going back to our hotel, we had to go to the nearest railway station. We took a local bus ride that takes you from the market to the railway station. So I captured some scenes from there. So we spent some part of that evening there and came back to our hotel. I am also attaching a screenshot of the train and the bus ticket. This is like a common pass that you use to roam around the city. The next morning, we were ready for a countryside view. We had booked a bus. This is the ticket that costed us to roam around the countryside of the Amsterdam. These are still few shots just outside the hotel. So there was a canal just opposite my hotel, and I could spot some boats. Got some pictures clicked over there, so I've attached it here. We reached the spot where we had to board our bus for the countryside view. So this is like from inside the bus when I had boarded. We were still waiting for the bus to start its journey to the countryside. And here our journey started to the countryside. The countryside of Netherlands is mostly about canals, and there are windmills. So this is the windmill, like a spit spot that we had. You could see some windmills over there. So our journey, the ticket had this included. So we reached this as our first pit stop, where we explored the windmills and the greenery around that. Here we spotted some windmills. There were a lot of windmills in that region, and also there were canals and water bodies. So the part of this journey was to explore the functioning of the windmills. So we went inside the windmill. The main purpose of the windmill here is to churn out flour out of wheat. It was a very traditional, very old windmill. You can see the inside of it and how they are, how the whole process is. And then we came on the compound of the same windmill. Right now you can see the windmill functioning from the outside. Previously we saw it from the inside. So right now you can see how the wings, they are turning. And we are on this compound of this windmill. This picture and the pictures coming forward are taken from the top of the windmill. So this is the compound of that windmill that we explored upon, and it was a quite bright sunny day. So we the group took some pictures over there. Then we boarded the bus again, and the next stop was going to be a shoe factory, and we were also about to reach the largest freshwater lake in that region. We were also planned to reach a small town called Volendam, where they make cheese, and there was a museum that explains that process. So to go there again, the same bus took us, and these are like some pictures from that ride. Even the journey across the bus was quite scenic. Right now what you see is the largest freshwater lake, and this is going to be another destination that we'll be covering. We'll have a boat ride and go on the opposite side to a small town called Volendam. Then we reached this old shoe museum. So there they used to make shoes out of wood, and this is like a manufacturing unit, a manufacturing machine that you can see. There was a guy over there to explain the whole process. These are the kind of shoes they created. You could buy these at this again is part of the process of shoe making. This guy is giving a demo of how that shoe. So once they created some initial mold of the shoe, now you can see it's being carved out into perfection by this machine. So after seeing the demo of that shoe manufacturing, we actually onboarded a boat. So this is the largest freshwater lake in that region, and we had booked a boat that would take us to a small town on the opposite side of that, which is called Volendam. And there we were about to see cheese making. There was a museum that explains the cheese making over there. So while on the boat, there were a lot of birds which were coming, and people were seen feeding them biscuits and breads and all. So following the same things, even I tried feeding these birds. So here I am trying to feed them some biscuits that I had. So this is like a 360-degree view that I took from the compound of the boat. This boat also had a restaurant on board, so we ordered some coffee and some ice creams while we were on our journey to the opposite side. So this is Volendam town in Amsterdam. This is a small town where they make cheese. This was the museum there, and they explained the whole process of how cheese was made. There were a variety of cheese that were there, and there was also a store from where you could buy some cheese, as we also did. So this was a club that we spotted from the outside of the town, and we couldn't resist but go inside and explore. So it was quite fun there. And finally, after calling it a day exploring that part of the city, we were back to our bus to Amsterdam again, where we are going to stay for another night at the hotel. So these are like some night views across the bus ride. So this was like a street piano a guy was playing again in the market of Amsterdam. This is like an ice bar, and it's in Amsterdam. It was all created with ice. And then we finally boarded our train back to Frankfurt, from where we had to board it back again to Delhi. So right now you can see the speed of the train is around 245 kilometers per hour, which is quite high.